Hey, do you want to learn how to use Decktopus AI? It's a tool that allows you to create presentations with AI in seconds. You just need to type a text and it's going to create a presentation out of it. An alternative to this would be Gamma AI. Both of these websites link I will put in the description so you can go through that link. And if you buy any of these paid plans, it's going to help me out with a small commission. And in this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to use Decktopus AI. So if you found the video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get to it. So all you need to do is type your presentation title below, and it's going to generate a presentation. So let's check it out. So I'm going to type in history of Japanese Spitz. Japanese Spitz is a type of dog breed. So I'm going to click on generate my presentation, and let's take a look at what it generates. First, it's going to ask you to create an account. So I'm going to use the Google login, which is a much faster process compared to using those email fields. I really do not like it. So I just go for the Google sign up process. Now here it's currently generating an outline, and on the right hand side, we're going to see the slides. All right, so it has generated us 10 slides. And on the left hand side, you can ask it to change the text inside it. What specific details would you like me to include or emphasize in the presentation about the Japanese Spitz? So you can add here. You can also insert a document file or an image here, but it's not necessarily required. If you click on each of these slides, you can see the layout of it, how it's going to look like. And if you want to change the layout, you can do so. These are the suggested layouts that you can try. You just need to click on one of them to select it. I'm just going to close it and go with it. If you want to regenerate the slide 4, you can do so by clicking on the regenerate button. There's also make concise. So you can make it more concise, like here. And you can expand it as well. So it's going to expand where it can. And whenever I do make concise or expand, it's also going to change the layout on the right hand side, which is weird. I wanted that other one. Maybe I'll select this one, apply layout. And if I want, I can duplicate this or delete this slide, specific slide. I can also edit it by clicking on this first button. I can edit the things inside it and then click on this check mark to apply it, or click on this cross button to cancel it out. Then once done, you can also change the design by clicking on this button. These are all the default designs. So if I click on one of them, for example, this is flow. This is also saying here. So this is the design, the theme, design theme. So I can change it to aqua, and it's going to change how it looks like. There's also nexus, glint, obsidian, rhythm, spark, orbit, and luso. This luso feels not that great, so we're going to go for aqua. This seemed like the best one for this type of a topic. I'm going to apply the theme, and it's going to change it here as well to aqua and change our slides. So once done, on the left hand side, you also got this, refine your presentation. So this probably gives you some suggestions of what you can do inside your slides on the right hand side. So you can add a slide or regenerate the title of slide 2, change the slide 2, or shorten outline that way. So unlike Gamma, you can add more slides after 10 slides on the free plan. So I can add another slide as well. But if I remember correctly, in Gamma AI, you would not be able to generate above 10 slides on the free plan. So you need to upgrade to a paid plan in order to do that. Now, whatever you want changed inside this, you can just ask the AI here. Something like this, change the title of slide 3 and make it unique. So it's going to write it in real time. Now, once you're done with all this, let's click on generate presentation on the top right. Okay, as I was testing it out, I found out that on the free plan, you're not able to generate presentations. It just says that this is inefficient credits. But here in the free plan, it says unlimited. So I'm not sure what it is. So just for this video, I've upgraded to the Pro plan. One more thing you can do is get this discount code, which is support education, which allows you to get a 50% off for your plan. Also, you can click the link in the description so you can buy through that link. Now let's click on generate presentation on the top right. Now here we're on the edit page, and you can look at on the bottom. This is the timeline. And you see all the slides here with the AI image as well. These are all the slides, and we can change things inside it. You can also use the AI to write your title and description. You can change this, replace it with other icon, or you can upload the icon as well. And if I search for video here, it's going to give us all these icons, and I can select one of them and it's going to change it inside it. I can move this around up and down. And I can also replace this image to a stock picture, or you can also go for the AI assistant, which is going to generate an AI slide. So this is an AI slide creator and an AI image generator. So I can click here and describe my request to AI, something like this, and press on enter. And now it's going to generate that image, which looks quite nice compared to the older one. On the top, you got create with AI. So you can generate an image with AI, which we already did by clicking on the AI assistant on the left hand side. There's also size and position. So you can change the size and position of this, and crop, apply mask. And if you want to go back and you made a mistake, you can just press Ctrl and Z on your keyboard. These settings on the top is just for this image. You also have effects for this image. You can edit and put effects on it like this. You can also blur it, brighten it, border, corner radius, add shadows to it, etc. There's also flip. So you can flip this horizontally or vertically. This is for undo and redo button. Let's close this. And on the left hand side, we got design next. So if I switch to soft breeze, it's going to change that design. And with this design styles, it's going to change the font and the colors of it. And it's not going to change the original theme that we selected. And when you select one of these design styles, it's going to change it throughout your slides. I like this one, golden peel. In my opinion, I think they have done a great job on making these slides. So this is a nice AI presentation tool. You can also change the background images of these slides by clicking on the background version. By clicking on the background button, change the background color and the images like this. On the left hand side, we got elements next. You can add the text like this, move it around. Use the AI writing feature inside it to write the text here. There's also content blocks. You can add table, list, icon, etc. You also got the shapes and lines that you can add. Next up, we have media. You can add images, icons, videos, and GIFs. You can also generate it with AI, but with AI, you can only generate the image part of it or the icons, not the video. There's also an upload media section, so you can upload your own media inside it. There's storage. They provide you with the cloud storage. So it's going to save it here, and then you can use it for your other projects as well. These are your AI images that you have generated in this project. And if you want to use it in another project, you just have to go to storage in that project and then choose the AI image and then insert it inside your slides. There's notes next. This is for this project, and you can add more notes to it. This is just for you. It has nothing to do with the slides inside on the right hand side. Now on the top left, you've got this, which is not saved. And next to it, we got the title of this project. You can change it. Just need to press backspace and type something here. Then press enter. Now to the extreme right, we got present. Just like a PowerPoint presentation, you can click on these on the left and right. These are the arrow keys to move through the slides, or you can also use your keyboard. So the arrow keys left or right, like this, to move through the slides. Next to present, we got export. So you can export it to your computer in a PDF compressed file or a PowerPoint standard or compressed. So then you can use it in your PowerPoint software. You can share it to someone, make it public. make the share link public, and then you can share this to someone. You can also connect your custom domain if you want to do that. But this is available for the business plan, and I got the pro plan, so I'm not able to show you that. If you really want to know how to connect your custom domain, it's really simple. You just need to go to your DNS provider. Like, I trust Namecheap. I've got most of my domains purchased from Namecheap, and so far I've not found any errors or never had any issues with them. If you have not bought a domain yet, click the link in the description and buy a domain from here, and it's going to help me out with a small commission. So here in the domains list on the left hand side, once you've logged in, you need to go over to your domain. Like here, I'm on this domain. You just need to select on manage on the right hand side. We got name servers. We're going to keep it Namecheap basic DNS. And to the right, we got advanced DNS. We're going to click on it. Once you click on this connect your custom domain, it's going to give you an IP address and an A record field or a CNAME record field, something like that. And you just need to go over to advanced DNS, add a new record, click on the A record, or scroll down. You're going to find the CNAME record as well, or the TXT record here. You just need to put the host and the IP address and then click on save changes. If it gives you 2 fields to enter, you just need to add more records inside it. Once done, it's going to connect that domain to your presentation, and then you can view that presentation on your custom domain. On the left hand side, we also got the embed code, so you can embed this iframe code to your website. So if you have a WordPress website and you've got the Elementor extension in it, you just need to go inside your page, the page builder, and put an HTML block inside it. Then inside the HTML block, you need to put this code. And if you have Gutenberg, you can just put this code there as well. It also would have an HTML code block. You just need to put it there and put this code inside it, this embed code. Now, next up, we got add collaborator. So you can invite people to collaborate. So you can add your team member here. You need to put a valid email address, and then you can invite them. Next, let's take a look at the AI assistant. We only tried out the AI image generator inside it. So let's check out the translate my deck. So if I click on it, and let's say I want to translate it into Spanish, I'll click on Espanol and click on translate. This feature is only going to translate the text elements and not the images and visuals. So let's check it out, what it creates. So the presentation has been created, and I think it's going to create and duplicate into a new project. Let's take a look at it. So that's good that they used another project for the Spanish version. So the Spanish version looks good. You can check it out as I'm switching between these slides. Now let's take a look at the AI slide creator here. Let's go back to the English version and click on AI assistant, AI slide creator. You can describe your request to AI. So maybe for the new slide, we're going to type in benefits of spits. This slide is also great. We can just move it in front of the 9th slide. Let's go back and try the create engaging Q&A. Let's create a Q&A. It's going to create it based on this presentation, and it's going to make it automatically. And you can see here all the 10 questions with their answers. Let's go back and take a look at the smart presentation tips. Let's click on create tips, and it's going to tell you about the icebreaker, hook, and story-like structure suggestions. So these are all the smart presentation tips based on our presentation that we have created. So it says here to start with the origins, highlight key milestones, address misconceptions, visual and auditory engagement, delivery techniques, and such. So you can read it here. This is what it is. Let's go back. And one more thing that I forgot is exporting this deck and using it inside the PowerPoint. So I'm going to export this and choose PPT compressed. Export it. It's going to make a PPTX file. Now you can download it by clicking on this button. Now we've got this PowerPoint presentation file. Let's click on it and see how it looks like in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, it looks very similar to the one we saw inside the Decktopus. And you can switch between these slides, move them around up and down, change stuff inside it. But because now we have exported it over to the PowerPoint, we will not be able to make changes to the images. You have to make the AI image from outside, and then you need to upload it to the PowerPoint and change this image. And yeah, I think that's what you can do inside Decktopus AI Presentation Maker. Let's go back by clicking on this on the top left to go to the dashboard page. And here you can create a new folder. For example, I'll type in test, and I can move these to test, which is going to move that deck inside the folder. And I can go inside the folder and I can take a look at my presentation decks inside it. This is shared with me. So let's say there's someone else that have an account on Decktopus and they want to share their presentation deck with you. So it's going to show up here in shared with me. And if you want to play it, you can do so from here, share it or export it. So these are like quick access buttons, and you can edit that presentation by clicking on this edit button. There's 3 dots here on the top right. You can click on it. You again get the option of rename, edit, export, and share. You can move it to dashboard, which is going to move this away from this folder. There's also analytics. So if you go inside it, you will see how many views are there for this presentation. And it's asking you to share this deck. So it's going to get, so that it can get views. There's also responses next. So with the Q&A, if there are any responses, it's going to record it here. There's also play. So this is for playing this presentation that we already did before. This is for duplication. So it's going to duplicate this presentation deck. And this is for delete, if you want to delete this presentation deck. And if you want to create a new presentation like we did with AI, you can do that. You can also start from scratch and you can create with a template. So if you click on template, they have these presentation templates available. Maybe you do not like what it created with AI and you want to use these presentation templates. You can do so by clicking on one of them and making changes to it. So they got these categories here. Based on these categories, you can click on it and choose the templates inside it. For example, in proposal, you've got these templates. You can select it. These are the slides inside this. So all you need to do is change the images and the icons, and of course the text. Now let's take a look at the pricing of Decktopus. Decktopus AI Presentation Maker starts at $24.99 per month, which gives you 750 AI credits per month, which is going to allow you to generate 25 presentations per month. If you hover on it, it's going to show you how many presentations you can create. And these credits are refilled per month. And if you switch to annual plan, you're saving 40%. So that $24.99 is going to change into $14.99. And it goes all the way up to business plan, which is $49.99, and you get all these benefits inside it. You also get the ability to add a custom domain, which, because I'm on the Pro plan, I am not able to add the custom domain. And you can do so by going over to the business plan. But all the good features like AI Assistant, presentation generation with AI, and AI image generation is available inside the Pro plan. And again, I've got a link in the description. You can go through that link. And if you buy any of these paid plans, it's going to help me out with a small commission. You can use this discount code. I've found that I've used it. And even though I'm not a student, I was able to get a 50% discount on this plan. So you can also use it if you want. So yeah, that's it. That's how to use Decktopus AI Presentation Maker. Did this video help solve your problem? Let me know with a like and comment. And if you want a video on comparing Gamma AI with Decktopus, let me know in the comments as well. And I'm going to make a video out of it. Also check out my other software tutorials on the right hand side in a playlist. There will be more tutorials on Decktopus as well, more shorter tutorials on it. So check it out from there and see you there. Bye for now.